Yeah, because, bro going through what he going through over there.
Who?
You know who? Our brother, bro. He's going through some things.
Akademiks.
And, I've been avoiding, I've been trying my best to avoid talking about it. But I'm like, okay, the more I avoid talking about it, I think it's worse because they know how close we are.
Right.
Right? So the only thing I can say, do I think Axe that PDF file? No.
I love how everyone started calling it PDF file over the last 6 months.
Yeah, we have to.
For YouTube's sake.
Yeah. No.
Of course not. How would an edgy conversation with a 15-year-old make him that?
No, I'm not saying
The
that.
definition of that is doing that.
No. I'm not going to say it was inappropriate, right? And I think we have this little kid.
You don't think it's inappropriate? I think it was inappropriate. It seems fair to say.
No, it was inappropriate.
Okay, yeah.
We had this little kid on Clubhouse, right? And all the girls think he's cute. He'll pop in and ask for cash as he's 12. I don't allow him on my floor.
Okay.
Because if we're on the floor talking about something crazy, they're going to say, Wack100 with a whoop-de-whoop on, you know what I'm saying? Because believe it or not, Clubhouse is 12 and up. Right? So I think from this, my brother probably knows when it comes to the social media thing, zero tolerance for any minors unless it's someone that has something to do with what you're talking about.
Okay.
If it's a minor that's an actor or has done something, achieved some type of scholar or an artist or whatever, cool. But you cannot have whatever we consider in any way grown conversation directly with that minor.
They're not ready for that, for all the knowledge that we have.
And not only that, it was real bad because it was other people saying things, but quite naturally they put it all on Ak. It was other people in the back saying all kind of crazy stuff.
You're the famous one. You're going down. They don't give a fuck about
I'm
anybody
seeing
else,
things that, I know people, they trying to say, I don't know, I'm not on Twitch. They was saying he got kicked off Twitch. I wouldn't know how to check that one way or another.
There's a lot of misinformation. He may have been banned from Twitch because he was having a conversation with banned streamer Aiden Ross on Twitch. Like on Twitch, you're not allowed to be on Twitch if you're banned. Whereas we could have somebody who's banned on YouTube on this podcast and it wouldn't be an issue. However, if I were to give that person a show or consistently do content with them, it might be different. So we don't exactly know why he was banned on Twitch, but there's a lot of fake news saying that they said they banned him off the McDonald's app.
Yeah, something crazy.
I think that was actually
McDonald's
a joke.
and something called a daddy or something, I don't know, right? But this is it's like
daddy?
It's an app.
Happy Dad.
Happy Dad.
That was Cap as well. He's still on Happy Dad. Still getting drunk.
My stand is what's your stand? That's my brother. I've texted him, gave him advice. I'm gonna tell him where he's right, where he's wrong at, what adjustments he needs to make. Ak is a good dude. Did he make a mistake? Yes. Was it a little distasteful? Yes. But it's not like, the dude was in Ak's car. I believe the kid is maybe in another country or something.
Yeah,
like
he's
that.
in
So
Malaysia.
End of the day, no, I do not condone the conversation, but no, am I turning my back or any of that on Akademiks? That's my brother.
Our threshold for cutting somebody off, much higher than that.
Yeah.
You got to really do some fucked up shit for me to be like, okay, you're too fucked up for me to even communicate.
Yeah, people like, well, you gonna help him clean it up. I said, there's nothing bro could do but issue an apology.
Right.
This ain't like he was drunk or any of that. Not to say that would be an excuse, but it's like all he could do is issue an apology.
The worst thing you could say about him is he got a fucked up sense of humor.
Yeah, that's
Don't we all?
And I believe
from
this point, Ak's a very intelligent guy. He learned from it. I believe he's gonna take advice and be, you know what? I'm just gonna stick with talking to people of age, and then and that's what it is. That way, regardless of what he's talking about, even if it's deemed weird, right? You say weird shit to me, right?
All the time.
You're talking to an adult.
You want me to pull it out again?
No.
Okay.
But you're talking to an adult.
If you were 15, if there was a 15-year-old here and I made that same exact joke,
it's weird.
Fucking weird. Adam 20. I can see the headlines now. Adam 22 pulled out his fleshlight mold in front of a 15-year-old. Very weird.
Yeah, so
I know that.
I'm
glad I know that now.
All y'all keep asking me, what do you think? What do you think? I think bro made a mistake. I think he learned from it. He issued an apology. Is Wack turning his back? No, that's my friend. That's my buddy. That's my partner. That's what it is. If y'all want to hate him, you can hate him. I still love him. That's it. That's where I stand. If you hate me for it, cool, great. It is what it is.
Everybody wants a spot.
That's a fact.
Everybody wants to be the #1 streamer or the guy who gets all the most viral clips or whatever.
I like Ak being in his spot.
Well, he definitely deserves it. He's worked his ass for it.
Yeah, I like Act being in this spot. He earned it. At the end of the day, he's fair. He talks with everybody. He gives you access to him. So I like him in his spot. Bro, be all right. At the end of the day, it's a lot of fake news. No, to my knowledge, has he lost any endorsements, any of his sponsorships. He's still doing his thing. Act, we need you back on stream. Get back on it. Get back on your horse. Raise that big-ass head you got high. No, it's heavy.
But see, that's the value of being Trump-coded, is that you have a sketchy scenario like this. Happy Dad is not running for the hills. Now, if Happy Dad was Biden-coded, coconut-pilled, then for sure, if this was Destiny, who also is under fire for something actually much more serious.
The guy I met?
Yes.
The blue-haired guy.
They're saying
the
that
openly gay guy.
Openly bi.
Bi.
He was filming himself having consensual, he was secretly filming his consensual sexual experiences.
Did he, send it out?
He sent it in a chat to someone else, and then that person got hacked. And so a girl or a couple girls that he made videos of that were just for his personal usage that he had on his computer, that stuff has now been exposed, and these girls are very, very upset.
They must have had significant others.
No, I think they just didn't want to be on the internet having sex.
Got you.
Right.
Well, hey, only thing I can say to, what's his name?
Destiny.
Fuck him again.
I don't think they want to fuck him anymore.
Hey, listen, if you can, that means you're the man.
He could probably just fuck random dudes off Grindr that don't even know who he is.
But no, you know who he should look up? Rich Trapper. Destiny, look up Rich Trapper on Grindr. He says he doesn't just whoop the whoop. He said he gobbles it up. That's on the internet.
He didn't say that.
I swear to God,
I had a whole conversation with him where he adamantly denied being gay.
No, what you mean? He said, I don't just whoop, whoop. He said he eats it up.
Well, would you respect him more if he was giving bad top, because then there would be less of the entering his mouth?
Bro, listen.
Don't make me pull it out again. I can do a whole example here.
At least.
I got it.
Listen. Destiny, look up Rich Trapper. He's the grinder man. Rich Grinder.
Bro, that's Destiny's app of choice.
And Rich Grinder, he ain't talking about behind her. He's talking about him. That's a fact.
Rich Grinder, I'm still agnostic. I've had the conversation with him. He told me he's not a gay. I want to believe him.
Bro, listen, the content is there.
I'm a skeptic.
It was there.
So you and your peanut butter tails,
P's and Q's.
I'm a skeptic.
P's and Q's got the content.
Up and coming creator, allegedly a homosexual, I'm agnostic. I'm staying out of it until it's openly proven to me.
Well, if you're on Grindr and Grindr brings up the people in your area.
It is a male only
and it's
app.
All men, and he says he doesn't whoop, he eats it. I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Okay, you know what would actually be the smoking gun in that situation? Is if they were able to look at the images of the guys on Grindr in that app, and if they were able to prove that those guys are guys who are on Grindr in the area that Rich Trapper lives, as opposed to his editor, because I could probably assume they don't live in the same place.
No, editor from Compton.
Did it look like dudes from Compton? I didn't see a single do-rag. I don't think so.
No, not at all.